You're very confident within yourself to like put yourself out there and own this. Were you always like that? Or was it something that...
Absolutely not. A lot of people would call me like midget or like stuff like that. I used to have to wear braces back in the day. And it's just people are mean. And people are really mean. And as a kid, you kind of don't know how to take it. You don't know how to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't always like this. I mean, I still get down from time to time. I'm not like this huge confident, like I'm a beautiful woman like every day. But I try to be happy and be confident because if not you, then who? I'm not just the OnlyFans girl. That's not just my label. I mean, there's parts of me that I hate. There's parts of me that I've learned to love, though. You know, as much as I hate parts of my body, I learned to love them too. I made it. I went kind of blindly. Like, I'm just going to make this and hope for the best. I'm going to see what it's about. Because I love taking risks. I love learning new things, and everything's trial and error, right? So then I told my guy Quick Graphics, like, can you come up with a logo for me? I really want this and that. And that's how I came up with the logo. I'm not doing anything bad. You know, I'm not showing my whole naked body out there. It's just me in lingerie. Like, someone could be like, oh, you're a hoe, but hey, but this hoe has a house, I'll tell you what. One thing I do want to put out there is that...
What's up, raza? Welcome back to the Valley Vibes podcast. I am your host, Roman, and today we got a special episode with Jasmin, aka OnlyBands. Jasmin, thank you so much for coming on. It was a lot of fun, and it was really cool to talk to you. She knows the game. Fellas, I'll tell you straight up, she knows the fucking game. Don't let that pretty face and cute smile fool you, man. She knows how to brand. She knows how to market. She knows exactly what she's doing, and I was really impressed by, like, she's just... using the rules to her advantage, and that's how she's been able to create a cool brand. That's how she markets herself. She's really a great person. From where she was to where she is at now, I can only see like more doors opening up for her with a lot of opportunity. From one hustler to another, I respect her. And also anybody that's does OnlyFans, anybody that does these taboo like industries, hey man, fuck everybody else, get your bag, make your money. I'm no one to tell somebody, oh, you shouldn't do that to get your dollar. Hell no, man. Like, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, and that's what I'm all about. Or at least here, I can't control what comes outside of here, but from at least here, keep it respectful, keep it G. And as always, all the links and contact info will be down below if you want to get in touch with her or get in touch with us at all our other platforms. But without further ado, here is OnlyBands. Peace! Jasmin, bienvenida. Welcome to the Valley Vibes podcast.
Thank you. Thank you.
OnlyBands.
Yes, that is me.
Model, content creator, mechanic. Am I missing anything?
No, basically everything.
That covers
me.
it, right?
Yeah.
So most of the people here watching this, because I feel like this is gonna get a lot of men's attention.
Okay.
Tell me about what led up to OnlyBands. Before that, what were you doing before that? Can you take me down memory lane? Like,
of course. Back before OnlyFans, I worked for a lot of jobs.
A lot of jobs? Like retail, in store?
A pizza maker to a valet to a inventory person at Home Depot.
Valet where?
Big Valley Ford.
Big Valley Ford?
Yeah.
So were you just taking customers to their house, or?
No, I was just parking the cars and then bringing them back.
Oh, okay. I was like, is there that one shuttle service that?
Yeah, no. Well, okay. You know, actually working at Big Valley, I did shuttle service for a little bit too, and then I eventually moved up to be a clerk for them.
A front desk and type of shit.
Yeah, but then COVID happened and I got laid off, so then I went to Home Depot.
They were hiring?
Yeah.
you didn't get after you got laid off during COVID, you didn't just get the stimmies?
I did, but oh my god, they did me so dirty. No names, but they ended up telling the state or whoever they tell, like, Oh, she declined our job offer. So, and I guess part of the requirements to get the stimmies or whatever was going on, you had to accept a job offer.
Yeah, if you declined it, it's like refusing work type of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So then they told on me and I had to go to basically.
Hey, it's cool. You can put them on blast here.
No, it's good.
People love controversy.
No.
Nah.
No.
We ain't the drama channel.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so from valet, pizza maker, and
so then my last and final job was actually being a kennel cleaner.
kettle cleaner,
Kennel cleaner.
candle cleaner,
Kennel.
kennel. Oh, like for animals. Oh, okay. So like at an animal shelter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was my last job. Did not like it. The woman there did not like me. Couldn't do it no more. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill for a little bit.
Chill for a bit.
Mm-hmm. Then my boyfriend at the time, we were together, and I was like, what is the most easiest way, like fast, easy, legal way to make money? And I would always see like these kids on YouTube, they make like crazy content, and it like sometimes it has no purpose.
Yeah.
And they're making millions. And I'm like, what can I do that's like that but not so childish? Something that fits within my like what I like to do. And I love taking pictures. I love modeling. I love whatever, And I made like a little challenge for myself. I said, I think I called it the 1K challenge. And it was like, how much or what can I do to receive 1K in a day? Whether it being YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. And then my ex said, well, what about OnlyFans?
Hold up. You're telling me your man suggested this at the time?
My man's, yes. We did not know what OnlyFans was. I just kind of assumed that it was like an adult website.
Yes.
That being like porn or, stuff like that. But when I made it, I went kind of blindly. Like, I'm just going to make this and hope for the best. I'm going to see what it's about. Because I love taking risks. I love learning new things. And everything's trial and error, right? At the end of the day.
Facts.
So I make this account and I'm like, well, what's going to represent me? Where are my boundaries? What am I going to do? How am I going to represent myself? And, how far along is this going to go? So I kind of, I guess in a way, made myself a lingerie model on OnlyFans. And I feel like a lot of people mistake OnlyFans for like another porn website.
Yeah.
Which it could be. But a lot of people forget that you can post any content. At the time, I had a dog. There was this dog account I followed, and they were making millions. And the dog was just doing tricks. And it's like
on OnlyFans?
On OnlyFans. And people were subscribing to see the dog do tricks.
Yeah.
And it was amazing to me. I was like, I mean, it's a dog making $1 million on OnlyFans. So that's how the whole thing came about. And then while I had that, I had my friend Mikey tell me, he said, you should definitely make something that will represent you. Get people to know that if they see this, it represents you. Like
brand yourself.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we were at my guy's sticker shop. Shout out Quick Graphics. And he was telling me like, well, let's see, if you make 1,000, right? And it's OnlyFans, how about OnlyBands? And I was like, you know what? I like that. I like that a lot.
Light bulb moment.
Yeah. I was like, I really like that. So then I told my guy Quick Graphics, like, can you come up with a logo for me? I really want this and that. And that's how I came up with the logo. We all came up with it.
Hold up, though. I'm still like, the one thing I can't process, maybe just because I'm different, is your man encouraging you to put lingerie photos.
Yes.
Like, damn, like that was just the one thing to another. Boom. Like he didn't tell you like, hey, like hold back a bit or nothing. Like that just went through.
Because I feel like the way we trusted each other. And he trusted me enough to not put myself completely out there. And I feel like it was a really cool, like, thing to do. Like, I wasn't meeting up with anyone or like cheating on him. So it was like, whatever.
Would you agree with me though that most guys would not be cool with their girl?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that was a rare breed.
Yeah.
Like of a guy, because I would say 90% of men would be like, not my girl. No.
It takes a lot. I feel like it takes a lot of trust though. It really does.
Yeah. No, but that's
okay. Like I understand, like no man wants to see their girl on the internet, in lingerie,
100%.
right? But I feel like a lot of people fail to realize that. Okay, so you have Victoria's Secret models, right?
Yes.
We put them on a high pedestal. Like, oh, that's a Victoria's Secret model. Why can't I do that? Just with my own time, my own money, my own camera. It's me in lingerie.
Yeah.
Like, what makes me any more different than this Victoria's Secret model?
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not showing my whole naked body out there. It's just me in lingerie.
And just like for the record too, like it's just lingerie. Then it's nothing.
Just lingerie, guys. Just lingerie.
Because I'm pretty sure people think the most extreme too.
Absolutely.
But hey, you guys, I guess the link below if you guys really want to see for yourselves or whatever.
Check it out.
So you go from that job. So how long have you been doing OnlyFans then?
Let's see. I did that during COVID in June. So how long has it been? 2019.
Going on to 4 years?
No, heck no.
2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. We're in 2023.
Then yeah, probably. No, it cannot. No.
Oh shit! If it's at least 3 then. If it's 2019, it's been at least 3.
Okay, almost 3, I'd say.
Damn, that's crazy. And only band. So you're making bands off this then? I'm assuming.
Yes. When you have an OnlyFans, you are what you post. So if you post daily, you're gonna get money daily. But if you post like once in a while, you're only gonna get money once in a while. It's the
social media game. Because like an internet, like any brand, they take a break for 2 weeks. They're like almost irrelevant or fall out. I noticed in social media, like relating it to like YouTube and Instagram is like you gotta constantly be in people's faces. And I think that's something that's dope though. I think that's next level is the whole branding yourself and being constantly active, I guess, with your...
It's a little difficult because when I made the sticker or whatever, I noticed that a lot of people started using it too. And it scares me like, I've come so far. I represent myself as a sticker, this brand. And it's scary to think that I could just be taken away like that.
You mean other girls start taking it? Or?
I don't know who it is. Yeah. But I've heard like people are making shirts out of it. They're making other stickers. And I'm like, oh, God, no.
Hey, well, you better have a cease and desist to have them come over there and on your behalf now. But that's the one thing with the internet. Once you put it out there, I think even though we wouldn't want to, people steal content. Yeah. People take what's not theirs and stuff.
But just to clarify, I was the first one.
OG.
Right here.
You must have you're very confident within yourself to like put yourself out there and own this. Were you always like that? Or was it something
Absolutely not. No. And I feel like the internet plays a huge role in how people see you, right? I only post what I want to be out there. But back in high school, I was very insecure. I was very like just sad with life, But I feel like eventually through the years, you kind of grow up and you realize that.
Why though?
First of all, I'm 4'11". I'm very short. Yeah, and a lot of people would call me like midget or like stuff like that. I used to have to wear braces back in the day. And it's just people are mean. People are really mean. And as a kid, you kind of don't know how to take it. You don't know how to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't always like this. I mean, I still get down from time to time. I'm not like this huge, confident, like I'm a beautiful woman like every day. But I try to be happy and be confident because if not you, then who? Right? You only bring yourself up.
Yeah, 100%. It takes you can't be happy unless you make yourself like nobody's responsible for your happiness.
Exactly.
Like no partner, no relative. Like if you don't do it for yourself, nobody's gonna do it for you.
Absolutely.
I'm very big on like for example, me and my girl. Before she was my girl, I had to love myself before I can love her. Because I noticed that's where relationships sometimes fail. Is they think, oh, this person is my happiness. Like, nah, dog.
No, because once they leave, they take your happiness. Then what?
Facts.
Yeah.
And that's something people gotta know, that never rely on nobody else but yourself. Because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't be responsible for nobody else.
Right. No. And honestly, I feel like I would love to be that role model for women. Like, I want women to love themselves no matter how they look, what shape, what size, how they talk, how they look, how they whatever it is. Like, I need them to be like happy with themselves.
Yeah. So would you say like most women, are you saying this because from your personal experience, or you say most women around you are insecure?
From personal experience, I just, like, the way I felt, I would hate for anyone to feel like that.
And you think a lot of women share that with you?
Yes, I do get messages from various women saying, oh, I wish I had your confidence and stuff like that, which they can. It's just you have to learn to love yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, there's parts of me that I hate. There's parts of me that I've learned to love, though. You know, as much as I hate parts of my body, I learned to love them, too.
Now I got to... and kind of take you back a little bit. A question just came to my mind. You know how you brought up the Victoria's Secret model? Do you think women suffer more through mental health because we have such like those women on Victoria's Secret are fake? Like if you see the how they edit those photos, from start to finish, it's not even the same girl anymore.
Right.
But we portray that as that's the 10 out of 10. That's perfect.
That's the role model.
That's exactly. Do you think that is damaging to like women's own personal mental health and like how they view themselves?
Absolutely. Yes. Everything is fake. Everything on the internet is fake. My pictures, they're fake. No, I don't. No,
I was about to say, like, damn. She just exposed herself.
No, but seriously, look, if you followed me long enough, you would know that, like, I always called myself a catfish. To this day, I call myself a catfish. I have a Camaro, and I'm like, we just two catfishes. We really catfishes. Because there's no way you look that beautiful 24/7. You know, like all the time, every time out the shower when you wake up. No, there's no way. I'm going to be the one to say, ain't no way I look like this 24/7. I lost my train of thought, but basically everything's fake. All right, guys.
Yeah. But women shouldn't compare themselves then to like these like fake supermodels.
Exactly. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. So what I was getting at is that, okay, you can get like an idea of what you would love to be, what you want to look like, but always remind yourself that nobody's perfect.
Yes.
That's the end game.
But I think that's where social media plays its part. That like, I feel back then you would just compare yourself to like your people from school, maybe a couple locals, and like just your surrounding areas. But now, like men, women, I feel like we're in just from a man standpoint, you're in constant competition with your peers because everybody kind of, and we just point our W's. We always point, look at what I just got, look at where I'm at, look at what I'm.
You know, I read something, I believe it was in a book, that says every time you point your finger at someone, you have 4 pointing back, 3 pointing back, 3.
Yeah.
And that was like, it hit me. I was like, whoa, like, who am I to judge you when I'm not even judging myself? Like, why in heaven would I ever think of like myself as someone better? And I feel like a lot of people admire that from me, because I promise you I'm the most humble person ever. I would never, ever, 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 ever like look at a person and say, well, I have this and you don't, or I look like this and you don't, because that just makes you like a really ugly person.
Facts.
Like personality. Personality is always key to me. And, you know, I've made some questionable relationships in the past and people are like, why them? But they don't understand like the meaning behind it, like what we went through, like how we came about. And I feel like it's so fucked up that people say stuff like that to other people, like, why them? You know, because first of all, who are you to like say anything about anyone?
The hate and negativity.
Mm-hmm.
And since starting this OnlyFans, have you? I would imagine not really from men, but have you experienced, or you, maybe even some guys too, but have you experienced hate or negativity from women or other people?
Oh my goodness, so much.
Really?
So much. So when I started OnlyFans, mind you, I didn't know anyone who had an OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just threw myself in the pool. I was getting eaten alive out there.
What's out there? Or where's out there?
Mean people. It took me back to high school days. People are so mean. So mean.
When you say out there, you mean online?
On OnlyFans. Like,
what, is there a comment section?
No, there's no comment section, but I would get DMs about it.
Oh, okay, got it.
I got from men to women, men saying, "Oh man, you got an OnlyFans," like always, like trying to put me down about it. I guess in a way, like kind of like tainting me, like, oh, because you have this, you're no longer this.
Yeah.
And it kind of feels bad. I'm not gonna lie, like, oh man, like now, you know, I'm not gonna like so and so because they have an OnlyFans, or it's kind of a messed up feeling. But from women, I would definitely get a lot of hate, like, oh, you swear you're this, you're nothing but an OnlyFans model, wanna be. It's crazy.
And is this from like legit people you know, or just like burner accounts, or?
Some women are bold enough to message me
on
their account.
Oh shit!
Damn.
But it's always women that don't know me. Because if you know me, you would know that I do not care about messages like that. Like I would never. Back in the day, I'd be like, oh man, you know, you're right. Like, oh, now my feelings are hurt. But now I'm like, whatever. Like, you took your time out of your day to message me those mean things. Like, what the heck? Well, how am I in the wrong? Like, what? That's crazy. But yeah, a lot of people stopped doing it. But the downfall from it is I do get a lot of women in relationships asking me, like, is my husband or boyfriend subscribed to your OnlyFans, or are they in your messages, or, you know, like trying to find clarification. And it sucks to be in that position because I don't do that. I don't want to get in between your relationship.
You don't want to expose them, or?
No, it's just I feel bad. It's more like you shouldn't be with somebody if you don't trust them at the end of the day.
To that point, if like a woman is even like, if she even thinks that's happening, I don't think that's a healthy relationship in my opinion.
Exactly.
Like if there's even like some doubt, like there's already like things like that relationship's already in shambles, because once something cracks, then the other things start to leak through, and that's a recipe for success. And it's not like, it's a service, your services or your content. I'm not here to shame nobody, because at the end of the day, men, women, get your bag. I support hustlers. I support anybody trying to make it out here, no matter what you're doing. But I don't think we should like shame people for what they do. I might not like it, or like one thing right here, like I've never been on OnlyFans. I've never made an account, like just because I've never even been to a strip club, because I can't pay for like those type of things. I just can't.
You know, it's crazy that you bring that up, because I do get a lot of comments saying, why would I subscribe to you if I can watch porn for free? That is a big, like so many people message me that, or comment that, or whatever.
Yeah.
But what they fail to understand is that I'm not doing porn. I'm literally just being me. And there's a lot of people that like that.
I think it's just access to you, like on a deeper level. You know?
Exactly.
That's all. That's all I really feel it is, because there's a lot of things we don't. That there's a free, like, why drive a car? You can just walk there. Like, there's a rebuttal to everything, but people that really spend all their time and energy just like finding the wrongs in things, I think that's a sad way of living. Because honestly, like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Keep it pushing.
Exactly.
Move it along.
But you know what they say: misery loves company.
Yeah, 100%.
Can't win them all.
Damn. So your DMs must be filled with men, women. Like, women are never alone. This is something I'm very like I speak on is we never when single men never fight to get a woman. They fight for the woman to like them more than the guy they're currently talking to. Because women are never alone. There's always somebody in the background.
Absolutely. But you know what? I hate to be that girl to say, not me. I'm sorry.
Stop the cap.
Lying.
No, listen, this last relationship I was in 3 years.
Yes.
Never did I ever think like, where's the next one? You know? Because I was just too in love. Like when I find my person, that's it. What else do I need? We're making money together. We're living together. We're living together. What do I need a second one for? But you are right. A single woman has all these options.
Yes.
Don't forget that, guys. And if she's spending time with you, you better feel lucky.
Yeah.
You better feel special, you know? And I feel like that's what makes a relationship, that out of all these people, you made time for that one person.
That's true. Now I'm going to ask you real quick. And I'm going to let you decide the faith on this, how we move forward. Do you want to go in the past or do you want to go towards the future?
Whatever.
I'm going to take you down memory lane then.
Okay, come on. It's a rough one.
Why'd your last relationship end?
We were just on different levels of life, you know? I felt like I was on a different road and he was just on the opposite side. And I don't hate him. I hope he doesn't hate me. But it's just one of those things that just doesn't work out. Nobody cheated on nobody. It's just kind of those things that
outgrew each other.
Yeah, in a way.
How you want to sum it up?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm very lover girl. Like once I love someone, I can't get them out of my life.
Would you say clingy?
Clingy?
No, I don't mean in a negative way. I just mean you always want to be with them.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm very by myself. I'm very independent.
Okay.
Very independent because the way I grew up, I was always by myself. And growing up now, I'm used to being alone. So when I'm with somebody, I respect their time because I know how my time is. Like, time is so valuable to me. So I respect that. You want to go with your friends? Please go with your friends. I'm not going to sit there and say, no, don't go with your friends. You have to be here with me. No, please go. Give me time and you time. Let me miss you, you know?
Yeah. Relationships need that.
Absolutely. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, relationships need that.
Yes.
You guys cannot be together 24/7.
No.
It's I'm telling you, I'm a man in a relationship. I love my girl to death. We need those couple hours to her, do you do your thing? I'll do your thing. I'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're always together, there's no
right. You can't miss them.
Exactly.
They're right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
because whatever's scarce is valuable.
Absolutely.
And I think that's why even women play hard to get at times. Because don't get me wrong, if you get it on the first night, men will typically not value you as much as if 3, 4, 5 dates. Because like, damn, I had to like work to get it, and then rather than this,
they learn to cherish.
Yeah, we just value things that we work so hard for. Like it could even be like a nice watch, a car,
like a reward.
Yeah, that dopamine hit. Okay, so I got a question now to moving forward. What do you look like? I know you said you're not looking, but you're single. What would you want like your dream man to have? Like, what would be the minimum requirements for you?
Well, I genuinely don't know. I feel as if I'm okay. So I don't have a specific look, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. So black, white, all colors. That's
it doesn't
cool.
matter.
That's cool. Would you feel comfortable if he made less than you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop the cap.
No, yeah, sorry. It took me a while to register what you asked, but yeah, absolutely. That's totally fine.
If he made less money than you, you'd be okay.
I promise you I'd be okay.
Interesting.
I tried to figure out what my type is based on people I've dated in the past. They have nothing in common. So I feel like I go off vibes.
Do you want them taller than you?
Yeah. I'm 4'11", guys.
So no, nobody, you're high or shorter, right?
No.
Hey, my bad, my short kinks.
Sorry, my short kings.
Would you want him to be, I would say like independent in his own way, making his own money, doing his own thing too?
You know what? I like my men a little clingy. That is something I like. Show me affection. I love affection. I think on my Instagram it still has love to be loved, which has two meanings. I love you so you can love me, or I love just to love. Like, I love to love.
Yeah. Like, you're talking about the romantic fairy tale BS that Hollywood portrays?
Not really. Just like, have you ever, I know you mentioned you had a girlfriend.
Yes.
Have you guys ever had those intimate moments where you guys just have like a deep talk and you feel just so like at home?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
like,
the kind.
With my girl, that's my like safe place for me.
See?
Like,
exactly.
It's the only place where like I can chill. Like, and then that's what a girl should be.
Absolutely. Your sanctuary.
Yeah, because if you're fighting with your girl, arguing, little petty shit here and there, it's bad. It's what I call toxic, even though I don't really like using that. But a relationship, you guys should be like each other's comfort zone. Exactly. But if it's like a war zone, then that's when you gotta get out of there. I think people constantly make the mistake of like, you think the grass is always greener on the other side. But this is also why I think it's kind of good that I was referring this to some of my coworkers, and then I can't even refer this to relationships. I think it's sometimes good to go through shitty jobs and shitty relationships, because then when you finally get a good one, you're gonna value it 10 times more. Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie, just by because you're like a public figure almost, you kind of seem like you get the benefits of a woman in a relationship, because you get a lot of gifts, right? Or at least flowers. It seems like your whole room is like a garden.
No, that actually just started because
a secret admirer or multiple people?
A secret admirer, actually.
Damn, I wonder if he's watching this.
Well, if you are, thank you.
So you don't know who it is at all?
I don't know who it is.
No notes.
I have an idea, but
damn, bro.
Okay, look. So I just started learning to receive things because, like I had mentioned, I was always independent. And one thing that I learned growing up from my mom, she said, make sure you make your own so nobody could tell you nothing. And I was always the type. I'm a Taurus. We're stubborn. We're very stubborn. Hard-headed, malura. Like, oh, no, right? Stubborn. So whenever, like, let's say right now, you offer me water. Yes. I would get shy and say, no, thank you. Okay. And then the reason being is because I feel like eventually someone's going to want something in return. You're going to be like, well, I deserve this because I gave you water. And a lot of people are really like that.
I see what you're saying.
It is so sad.
Yeah.
But, recently I had a talk with my friend and she said, Jasmin, just learn to receive. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm slowly creeping into that, So when I receive flowers, I'm very thankful. Very thankful. Anything it is, a pencil, a paper, a poem, I'm very thankful. Very, very thankful.
You be receiving poems too? God damn it. My dogs are really falling in love with the OnlyBands model.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
Hey, do what you do, man. Do what you do. Love is love, right?
Absolutely.
There's two things I say is everybody deserves a place. No, three things. Everybody deserves a place to sleep. Everybody deserves food on their table, and everybody deserves love. Like, those are the three like human elements that I don't care. You could be the worst person ever. Blah blah blah. Those are the three like the things that like keep us human. It's like, I feel like those three are like what happiness is. You have those three, everything else is add-on, icing on the cake.
Okay, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
Real quick, so the misconceptions of OnlyFans. You said there's dogs there, and there's people like
literal dogs, guys, not men.
Hold up. You calling men dogs or what?
No, I'm just kidding. See, I was gonna say men and women, but what was the question?
I'm just saying. Hey, I'll tell you right now, brown men don't cheat, so I got you guys, man. I don't know. I can't talk about everybody else, but Mexican men don't cheat. So shout out to my kings out there, man.
I got cheated on by a Mexican man, but
stop the cap.
Okay.
I see you post up a plushie a lot. Gerald, right? Is that his name?
Gerald, yep, my elephant.
Your elephant plush.
Mhm.
What's the backstory about that? It's like almost like a side character.
I know, it's so crazy. The other day, I think I forgot to post him, or I haven't posted him in a while, and someone said, "Where's Gerald?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, people actually like notice these things." And
It's
look,
crazy, huh?
I don't see myself as like this famous person. I don't see myself as like whatever, right? I just feel like I live day by day being who I am.
You don't see that you're building a connection with people.
Well, yeah, right.
Because people are paying attention.
Yeah,
People pay attention
but see, I don't think about that. Like the stuff. Okay, guys, the stuff that I post on Instagram are wild, right? But it's genuinely me. Like the other day, I posted a selfie while I was peeing.
bruh, like the shit holy shit, man. And the thing about your page, you get like, I was looking at your photos and like 1,000 likes per photo. I'm like, holy shit.
See, I don't think that's a lot though.
Stop the cap.
I really don't think that's a lot.
Stop the cap.
I'm just
One more.
Stop the cap.
No, I'm just saying because most people don't get half of that, and you get that on a consistent basis. It's impressive. It's impressive, because you could go on anybody's page unless they got 10K plus legit followers, they ain't getting nowhere near that.
Well, thank you.
So for you, you're building your brand. You're good at marketing yourself. As a content creator, I see exactly what you're doing. And then Gerald, I think is pretty cool because now it's something people follow, obviously.
Right. So the way he came about, back to the question, I have bad social anxiety, regardless of what I post on Instagram.
I was about to call you out again.
I knew it. I seen it coming. I have bad social anxiety. Like my hands are sweating just thinking about it. So one day I went to Reno.
Wait, you have social anxiety, but you post pictures up in the public.
Okay, I'll get back to that.
Okay.
I went to Reno, and I love elephants to begin with. I love elephants.
Favorite animal?
Absolutely, they represent loyalty. Loyalty, and I think they're the queen of the jungle or something like that.
Isn't that lions? Or
you're probably right, but they're big, so whatever.
Yeah, and they run in packs. I could see like
very loyal.
Yeah.
I actually have a frame in my room of 2 elephants, like head to head, and I really love that photo because at some point it reminded me of me and my ex. Like we would sit down and put our heads together and just go through it. Right. So, yeah. So I bought Gerald on Amazon. So if you guys want to get yourself a little Gerald, they're there.
Okay. you could have you could have been like, what you could have done.
Buy it off me for $39.99.
Buy like 10 of them and say, hey, this is the exclusive. Have your own Gerald.
No, it's okay. I'll share the love, guys. Yours ain't gonna smell like mine though. Mine smells good.
There's the now we can talk market. Say, hey, it will smell like me for an extra $50.
You just put me on.
Because you know what I find crazy? Women have these privileges to where, like, I just read crazy articles sometimes that, like, OnlyFans, bathwater, like, outrageous.
I heard about the bathwater, and how do people get into that? Because I want to send you my bathwater.
This is not the podcast for that. We're not. I'm just saying, women are the only gender that are able to do these crazy ass things to get paid for it. No girl's gonna pay for a guy's anything. Even if it is, it's very minimal.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Like exceptions don't make the rule.
Okay, fine.
But so Gerald, you carry around when you have anxiety, and
Yes.
and it helps you with to be more social, or is it a conversation started to you, or what, or is it just when you're by yourself?
It's when I'm alone, or it's actually really when I'm far away from home. Like he smells like my home. So when I get anxious and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm too far from home, I just hold him and I cuddle him and I'm like, no, don't worry, you have a house to get to at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like my little comfort buddy.
You couldn't, you never would replace him with like a dog or cat?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can't do it.
I'm just saying, like, yeah. but because it's good to have life in the household.
Yeah.
I noticed when there's it's scientifically proven if you have a plant an animal, something to take care of when you, especially like for older people when you're alone, you live a little bit longer.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because if you have nothing to like that depends on you or that you got to take care of, you kind of like lose the meaning of life. This is why it's kind of like sad, but like people in retirement homes die at a higher rate because like they have nothing else. They're getting taken care of without taking care of nothing else. So,
okay, that makes sense. I see that.
Sad truth, but no, I was just very curious on the Gerald because it seems like a co-star with you, and I'm like, there's got to be a backstory to that guy.
Yeah, I learned to love him. Really, I actually got him a few months ago, so it has not been that long.
Oh, okay,
but he has made a big difference. I'm not gonna lie.
So if we go back real quick, I'm just curious now. From when you started OnlyFans to like where you at today, you have like how many followers now? Over 5K?
Yeah, over 5K.
How many did you have when you start? If you remember.
Probably like 3.
3? Damn, so you've been able to almost like double.
But I don't think it was off OnlyFans. I think it's just more, I'm such a whatever person.
What does that mean?
Like, I'm down for whatever.
Stop the cap.
No, I'm really down for whatever. I have friends that are in the car scene. I have friends that are like ex-gang members. I have.
Let them know where you're from. Let them know where you're from.
Look, listen. I was born in Orange County.
Oh, you know Santana?
I don't know that's Santana.
Oh, that's OC.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was born in Orange County.
OnlyBands in the chat. No, just kidding. You were born in OC.
But
OC's hella big.
Huge. My family went back and forth from Orange County to whatever's around there. You have Huntington Beach, LA, everything.
SoCal.
Right? SoCal. But now I'm in Stockton. Yep.
209's very own.
209.
Drafted from SoCal.
You think of Stockton, you think of me.
I guess at this point, you got more fans than me and most people, so that's true. That's true.
What was I saying?
I'm gonna have to go back and check on this. I don't know. You know what? You really lost me on that one. Oh, I was asking you if you doubled your following.
I don't think it's from OnlyFans. Like I said, I have friends in the car scene, friends that are ex-gang members. I have friends literally of any trade. And I feel like building connections with them, I just gain more followers after that. Like, I feel like all my followers, I can literally sit there, if I follow them, I can sit there and tell you, oh, I met this person because of this. So they're genuine people. Like, these are people I really met.
Yeah.
So if you look at my following, I have like, 2K people that I follow. I know 2K people. That's insane.
God damn.
Oh shit!
For most guys, if that ain't a red flag, I don't know what is.
That's fine. I didn't say I was sleeping with all of them, right?
Nah.
That's fine.
You weren't, but it's you're very like unique in your own way. Like, and I mean that with all respect, because OnlyFans, very like you're good at. I respect it in a way, and branding and marketing. You're like, because I feel like. Would you ever consider, I've heard OnlyFans models get managers. Would you ever consider like taking it to the next level, or when is enough for you?
When is fine with me.
Huh?
This is fine. I wouldn't want anyone to manage what I do and how I do it.
You never like would want to like, would you ever look to like do corn or like do more stuff?
No, I think this is fine where I stand. You know, like I said, I set that boundary in the very beginning. So this is fine with me.
That's cool with you.
This is fine. But I do want, one thing I do want to put out there is that I get a lot of people saying like, oh, you're too known or you're too friendly. That's the word that they use. And, you know, coming back to what you said, like if that's not a red flag, I understand. I absolutely understand.
I got to give it to you. You're not delusional. Like.
No, yeah, I'm very like I'm aware.
Aware, you're aware.
I'm aware.
I respect that.
Right.
Because most women are extremely delusional.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not a pretty picture if your girl knows so many men.
Mm-hmm.
I do give you that,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like it only works because although I know a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of men, I really don't flirt with them. I really don't do like no crazy stuff with them. You better not press that cap button on me right now.
Stop the cap.
No, seriously though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Very straightforward. Very bold. I don't beat around the bush. If I meet someone and if I truly like them, I tell them my intentions.
Man, how many unread DMs do you have?
Do you want to see?
Will you show me?
Yeah, but you can't read it out that
No.
Okay.
Okay, my whole point with that was why all these, because I already know how girls' phones look. Any girl, filled to the brim. But do you tell them? Do you leave them on red? Do you not even
I'll
open
show
it?
you right now. You can find out for me.
Damn. Let me see.
Let's go. He said, "Wait a minute."
Damn, guys, I'm either gonna expose her or is she gonna be like, I don't know, cause
They're all open. Imagine all of them. Here,
Man.
take it. Is it on camera? It's not on camera.
God damn, holy shit!
And that's all within like a day, right?
Wow.
Do you see the +4 messages?
guys, public service announcement. Stop simping, man. Stop.
Hey, leave him alone. What?
Do whatever you guys want, man.
Do whatever.
You're making your money. I guess they have hope in their head. Let the fairy tale continue.
Look. All right, so what I was saying is, yes, I know a lot of people, but I'm very selective on who I give my time to.
I seen that. Because honestly, only like out of the 100, probably like 2 were open.
Thank you.
So
And a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah, and yeah. I think honestly it would have been a whole lot worse if like all of you were having convo with all of them.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm getting
because
at.
you could have easily like
Right.
engaged in multiple conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people fail to realize that I'm not that person.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very, very, very selective on who I allow to see my actual like real life.
Mm-hmm.
So back to what I was saying, like when I really start to talk to someone, all of that, you will not see a single red message. I give my whole effort, my loyalty, my everything to my man.
I love that. That's dope.
Thank you.
That's how it should be. It should 100%.
Yeah.
That's how. So let me ask you this: your dream guy comes around, you meet him in a public scenario. I don't know, maybe he hits you up through a DM. He tells you, "Hey, you know what, Jasmin? I really like you. I want to take our relationship to the next level, but you got to stop doing OnlyFans." How would you respond to that?
You got me fucked up. Nah, I'm just
No.
I'm just kidding. No. Look, I think someone actually asked me that before. Honestly, look, my first question would be why? Like, why do you feel like I need to delete it?
Mm-hmm.
And if his first answer is like, I don't know, just cause, already a red flag for me. Like, why? Like, you were bold enough to ask me this. Now you don't know why. But if he tells me, like, you know what, I'm feeling a little insecure, like maybe you're talking to all these dudes, I will give you that reassurance. Like, I promise you, I'm not. I will give you my passwords. I'll let you log into it. If you want, I could buy you a whole new device and you manage my account. But it just really depends on why.
Mm-hmm.
And if he says just something like, I don't know, I wouldn't know why a guy would want me to delete it.
Hold up. You wouldn't know why a guy wouldn't want you to delete it?
No. Okay, look. I know, like I said, I mentioned before, you don't want your girl to have her pictures out there.
100%.
Which is understandable.
Yes.
But in order for me to be with someone, I wouldn't want them to change me, and I wouldn't want to change them. I feel like you either take me as I am or don't take me at all.
That's the modern woman mentality. That's the modern woman mentality. And guys either gotta level up or adapt.
Yeah.
And I always tell my fellas, you guys gotta level the fuck up, man, because
Hey yo.
when you bend the knee to a woman, it's all bad.
You think so?
I'm a big believer men have to lead.
I feel like I have to contradict you on that.
No, it's okay. Challenge me.
I just feel like a lot of people, how do I explain it? It's like when you love someone, you learn to love them.
100%.
So when you sit there and tell them you can't do that, you're not letting them be them, right? So I feel like, I don't know, like you either learn to love them or you don't. Like, what's the point of being with them if you're not going to love them completely?
I just always say that men have a responsibility to protect the people they take care of, whether it be your family, your siblings, or your partner. And the way I'm going to protect you too is by you trusting in my leadership and what I say. If I say, hey, obviously shit can always happen. But if I tell you, hey, don't go dressed like this to that shady bar at this time of night, and you still go.
Oh, and that's just disrespectful.
And stuff happens. That's what I'm saying. Is
right. But you're already knowing that I do this. So why are you trying to change me now?
You know what? That's a good rebuttal, but like maybe to like okay, I'm gonna put you in the scenario. We're gonna tie it all together.
Okay, come on.
I'm assuming you want a family in the end. Is that a good? Maybe not right now.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. Hypothetically.
Okay.
Let's say you have a son.
Okay.
And let's say you have a son. Like, hey, mom, I met this great girl. I think she's the one. I'm gonna marry her. And then you come to find out. Oops, not that wrong sound. She does OnlyFans. What do you tell your son?
Be like, that's crazy. Me too.
Oh man, that's definitely not the answer most women would say.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm also a comedian, guys. I'm joking. Look.
How would you feel though? How would you feel if your son came to you?
Myself, personally, I'm only speaking for myself.
Yes.
I don't give a damn.
Stop the cap.
I promise you, I don't care. If this woman comes into my son's life and he's the happiest, why would I ever want to change that? Why would I want to get in my son's life knowing that he's freaking happy?
Yeah.
Now, if she cheats on him and she's out here being, a little, then yeah, I'm going to be like, no, you don't be with her.
Yeah,
you can't be with her.
Yeah.
But if she's doing what I'm doing, because I know what it is. So you're not going to understand me because you're not doing what I'm doing.
100%.
So because I understand that, I'm going to say, look, son, if you're happy, I'm happy. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. You're happy, I'm happy.
But
to the average person, though,
yes.
Absolutely. They'd be pissed off like, no, why are you hanging out with that hoe? Why are you doing that? No, but not me.
But and also, I got to give this also like kind of credit. Not women that create content online are all hoes. Because they can be like a nurses, store jobs, blah, blah. But just because it's tied with the stigma. I think most people are embarrassed. Like I think most guys would be embarrassed to be like, oh, what does she do? Oh, well, she does.
I mean, it's not your average, your average job.
No, it's not. But it's crazy because I don't make $1 off YouTube. But like I'm saying, like there's people out there on the internet that make money for just videos, and like I feel like even if a woman were to take home a man that says, oh, he does videos on the internet, most fathers would be like, the fuck,
Heck no.
That'd be a red flag to a dad. Like, yeah, he doesn't have a real job, but we're moving into a digital era.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of that is old school mentality.
Yeah.
And life goes on no matter what. We either adapt or we fall back. And I was talking to my mom the other day. Well, it's been a while. Actually, when I first started OnlyFans, I told her, I sat down with her. I said, Mom, I have this thing called OnlyFans. I said, a lot of people mistake it for doing porn. I said, but I'm not doing it. I said, I'll show you the pictures that I'm putting out there because it's nothing bad. In my eyes, I don't see it as a bad thing.
It's not. It's you're. I think it's the whole being portrayed as a hoe,
Yeah.
but you're just in a hoe's uniform. By that, you're just on a hoe's platform.
I don't know.
OnlyFans.
Look, listen.
Yeah.
When have you seen a hoe in lingerie walking around?
No, but I'm
No.
just saying
they're in full clothes, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I'm saying the simple fact that you're affiliated with that site gives you that persona.
Because of what people think, though.
Yes, but that's not just. I'm not saying you are though. I'm just saying it gives the vibe to
well,
anybody.
I'm here to try to clear it out. I'm here to give the other side of the story.
And you're doing a great job, honestly.
Thank you.
No, seriously, because it's really I truly believe like everything you're saying is very genuine. It doesn't sound like because I'm very like you said, I'm very straightforward too, like black or white.
Right.
And so it's and you know it is true. Most because this is how I tell my girl or like hey, this is how relationships be. Yeah, you're not gonna change me. Like it's either this is how I am. If not, there's plenty of guys out there. There's plenty of women out there. But I stand by my values and principles.
Right.
And like because we're on two totally opposite ends.
Yes.
That I would never like consider a woman on that. But then again, you never consider somebody like me that you know just there's somebody for everybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now,
But
I'm curious though. What'd your mom say?
at first she was a little like, you know, like, oh, ¿qué es eso? Because she's Mexican. ¿Qué es eso? No. You know how Mexican parents are. But like I said, I showed her the pictures. I'm not naked. I'm not like in skimpy outfits or whatever. So she's like, if someone's out there paying to see that, do what you got to do.
And she's the same woman that told you like don't depend on a man, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Well, not on a man, but on anyone.
oh, on anyone.
Anyone.
Got
Yeah.
you.
Because, you know, I don't know, like, I feel like I've been blessed to have such an open relationship with my parents. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people get shunned, like, no, my kid, no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I mean, my parents were the most supportive. They were a little like, but I feel like within time I was able to show them that I'm not a corn star. I'm not out there like being wild or, you know, doing these wild things. And like I said, trust is everything. And if they trust me enough to not make myself look like a fool at the end of the day, well, like, why would they get in the way? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now to your other family, do they know about
Siblings?
it? I don't siblings,
Okay,
cousins.
I have siblings.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say how many because I'm not too open with my family.
No, you don't gotta go with that. Just like a cousin or an aunt. Like, do they know about it too, or how far?
I feel like at this point everyone knows. Everyone knows. I mean, I don't hide it, but I definitely just don't go to the average person and say I have an OnlyFans. You know,
Subscribe.
Right. But I feel like everyone at this point knows.
Yeah.
Especially if you go through my Instagram and you see what I post. Obviously, you're not like, oh, she has a job at fucking Wendy's or something, you know?
That thing is, you were planning on getting that tatted?
What, OnlyBands? No, probably not. Probably not.
Yeah. Good.
But I feel like at this point, everyone knows. Yeah. But I do get some people that message me on Instagram and say, what, you have an OnlyFans? And I'm like, what? It's literally in my bio. I'm literally in lingerie. I don't know what didn't give you those vibes.
It's you know what it is? I think it's just a reason to have a conversation.
You think so?
Is it guys?
Look, you putting me on guys game right now. Yeah.
Man,
that's a conversation starter?
Yeah, it's a
okay.
conversation starter. Right. Come on.
Stop playing me, guys. You just put them on blast.
What are the future plans for OnlyBands? Do you see yourself doing this for the foreseeable future? You think you're gonna hang up the lingerie soon and call it quits, or what's the future look like for you?
I really want to start a lingerie brand.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like your own clothing brand or just like lingerie?
Lingerie.
Called OnlyBands, or what would you name it?
I'm not sure yet, but probably around the lines of OnlyBands. The goal is to find lingerie, obviously, for every single body type. And I would love for every single person to feel beautiful in their own body.
Women to feel beautiful in their own body.
Everyone. I feel like there's not a single person in this world that should feel any less than anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I would hate to be around someone and make them feel like down.
Empower them, I guess.
I would love to empower everybody.
Because and I hope the audience sees this like through the camera, that confidence you have with, like, you're not ashamed of what you do, which is very.
I mean, to be completely honest with you, sometimes I do get a little like thrown back, like maybe I shouldn't say anything, because it just really depends on the person you're telling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you tell like the older people, hey, I do this, they're gonna be like, oh, you're a whore, or you're this person. Mm-hmm. But if you tell someone that's open-minded, they're like, what, that's tight, how do I get started? You know, so it just really depends on who I'm telling.
Yes.
But I do often find myself getting stuck, like, should I tell them now or should I let them find out? That's why I don't push my content as much.
Are you talking about like just like guys, or like just
anyone?
Anybody? Oh,
anyone?
Because they ask you, oh, what do you do, or what do you have to? Oh, okay, I see.
And I'm like, you're just gonna have to find out, man.
What's the clean way of saying it? Do you just say, oh, I just create content online, or?
So I do my taxes under a model, so I just say model. Yes, you do have to do taxes for OnlyFans.
Hey, we don't want them boys at the.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Damn, so OnlyBands is a tax-paying citizen.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. I never have criminals on this show, just for the record. So I only have law-abiding citizens on this side of the podcast. No, that's cool. But I imagine, so does OnlyFans give you like a tax form and everything?
Yes.
Oh, are you?
You're under your own LLC, 1099.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's cool. Hey, man, this is stuff people never talk about.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's a legit thing.
Do you have write-offs then?
Yeah. Nails, hair, makeup, everything.
Wow. Oh, shit. That's cool. I had no idea. But because it's, for yourself.
Yeah, it's your image. It's what you work on, which is yourself.
Yeah. So do you post content weekly, monthly? How do you?
I fell off a little bit, but it is weekly.
It's weekly.
Mm-hmm.
And does like what is it mainly? Pictures, videos? What do you like?
Right, because you mentioned that you've never like. Okay, so the only simple way I can explain it is like Instagram, right? Most people are familiar with Instagram. So you have your feed, and then you have DMs. Mm-hmm. So you would subscribe to see my feed. Mm-hmm. Feed, not feet. Feed.
For all my foot fetish fellas out there.
So you subscribe to see my feed, which is like monthly subscription of whatever price you set.
Has anybody requested to see your feet?
I don't know. I don't go through my messages.
Oh, you don't?
I don't go through my messages.
See, guys, I'm telling you, stop messaging her.
Keep it going. No, look. Okay. So you have your feed and then you have DMs. Mm-hmm. People can request you by saying, for example, I can request you send me a booty pic and here's $100.
God damn, just like that.
Just like that.
Have you gotten a request like that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I don't know.
I'm just like, damn, $100 for a photo, like that to me, that's mind blowing.
Yeah. But if they got it, they got it, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it from the average American standpoint. I make like $100 in a working day.
You know what? And I'm very, very thankful that I started doing OnlyFans. I'm not going to lie. I probably would never go back. I wouldn't do it any differently. I'm not going to lie.
So you're making money.
I wouldn't say that, but
enough to where you
maintain myself,
yes,
right? Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. And I worked at FedEx for a little bit.
Wow, my rival.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still gonna continue working for FedEx.
Well, it was nice talking. I'm just kidding.
I worked for FedEx for a little bit.
How was that?
Terrible.
Really?
Terrible.
Oh, hell yeah. Thumbs down, FedEx. Thumbs down, FedEx.
No, but I worked at the warehouse. Warehouse, man, different breed.
I worked at the Tesla warehouse.
Oh, different. Anything warehouse?
Yeah.
Different.
People are drunk.
Different.
People are fucking. People.
Different.
Management. fucking doing favors left and right for their favorite employees. Don't you know what's the trap house of warehouses? Amazon.
No way.
It gets down at Amazon.
Hey, don't put them out like that.
I'm exposing everybody tonight. Nah, I just know because I got some friends that work there, and they be telling me like, "Oh yeah, bro, all we do is get high and drunk." I'm like, "What the fuck, man?"
It's insane.
And you're making more than me because Amazon.
They make a lot.
Yeah.
No way.
Amazon, they start you at like 21, 22 that I've seen.
What?
Mm-hmm.
At okay, listen.
Warehouse jobs.
Warehouse jobs. FedEx. I made like 500 every 2 weeks because I was occasional.
Oh, okay. I was like, God damn, that's little.
Yeah, a little bit.
500 every 2 weeks, yeah.
So, mind you.
And in California, you can't survive off that.
No. So, I would look at that. I'll look at OnlyFans, which I'd make 1,000 a day. 500 for 2 weeks or 1,000 a day. What are you going to pick?
1,000 a day.
1,000 a day or 500 every 2 weeks? What are you picking? Exactly. See, I never see, but it made me, I guess in a way, cherish it and be more thankful because, damn, it's hard out there.
So see, you had to put up with the shitty job first to appreciate the good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you made the right choice.
I think so too.
In the long term, you're gonna find out. In the long term, you're gonna find out, and it's gonna take a special kind of guy to be your Prince Charming. Just because most guys aren't gonna take you seriously because you opened up that can of worms with OnlyFans. But 20 years ago, ain't no woman unless you were A-star model. Nobody's paying. An average girl.
I'll take average. I'm fine with that.
An average girl cannot make $1,000 a day on her own dime.
Right.
She would need a whole agency, a whole marketing team behind her. But that's incredible. Like, wow. Like, I've heard of millionaire OnlyFans girls. You know, the 1%. But like $1,000 a day, you're chill. Like, man, I make $1,000 a week. So just put it in perspective. You know, like most and then if you're an occasional worker, you're making $500
But
every
you
2
see,
weeks.
that's what helps me also because I do get questioned a lot. Like, you don't care what people think. Heck no, not when you're waking up and you see that money in your account. At that point, who cares who says what?
Hey, who's really taking the L?
That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to you and all the girls doing OnlyFans. What do you do with the money though?
Well, I do have to pay mortgage.
You own a home?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Congrats.
Thank you.
That's the most. You're really young, so most people don't own homes. It's hard out here, man. It's hard out here for the average American. It's hard. So.
I did get blessed on getting that house. I'm not gonna lie.
That's dope. That's cool.
Yeah. And then I have a really bad, what is it called? Hobby.
What's the
cars?
Now we're getting into it.
Sideshows,
Sideshows, mechanics. What's up?
I don't attend sideshows. Those are illegal.
Stop the cap.
Those are very illegal. You should be ashamed of yourself.
What she said.
But in all honesty, yeah, I don't attend them.
Okay.
If they're there, I can't go nowhere. I might as well watch it, right? Might as well just watch.
If you're outside and you just so happen to get because you get trapped in that traffic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might as well just watch it.
And you can't be in the car because then you're like a liability. Like, yeah, we all been there 100%.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
So I really like working on cars. I don't know how I got into it, but
yeah, I was about to ask.
I'm into it.
You YouTube it or you just fuck around and find out?
Well, you know what? I read a lot of forums.
Oh, Reddit?
Anything, Reddit, whatever website. I'm there.
It's the car you brought, right?
The Camaro?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I work on that and my Trailblazer.
Oh, you got
an
two?
SS. Yes.
Nice.
Off OnlyFans.
Sheesh. You're just flexing on us now. A house, a car, god damn, man.
Humbly, though. What's that thing? #respectfully.
Yes.
No, but see, there's an upside to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, someone could be like, oh, you're a hoe, but hey, but this hoe has a house, I'll tell you what.
I love it.
You know?
Yeah. I like you have to embrace.
Absolutely.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
So by you say a love for cars, will you just be modifying them or just maintenance or what you've been doing to your cars?
It just, I don't know. Like, it's hard. It's hard to pinpoint what I am and what I do because when I do something, I genuinely do it because I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's fishing, whether it's working on cars, whether it's modeling, whether anything that I do it with love.
So fishing too, that's another thing you like doing?
I love fishing. I tried fishing. I only caught one fish in my life, but I know that I love it. Like, I'd be down to go fishing anytime.
That's dope, because I have a homie, he likes fishing, and he told me it's not even about the fish. It's just about being out on the boat, chilling, cracking a beer. Mm-hmm. Like, me, I need some type of entertainment or action.
Fishing's not for everybody.
Yeah, it sounds boring as hell, but if that's your thing, go right ahead. That's cool. That fishing, cars, fans. Damn, you got. So I'm pretty sure. What's a day in the life for you then? What do you?
Every day is different. Every day is different.
So do you dedicate one day to make content for like the whole?
Yes, every Saturday.
So hey guys, that's why she can't go out Saturdays.
Yeah, don't request me on Saturdays. I'm not available.
That's why she can't go out. It's not like she's out there. I'm pretty sure they assume you're some guy.
Yeah.
No. She's out here making content for you guys. So subscribe.
No, but I'm really into cars, fixing them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to become a mechanic.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, you think that's gonna make more money than the OnlyFans?
I don't. Honestly, I'm doing it for the passion. I don't even care about that money at that point.
Got it.
Like, I love anything. I love learning new things. I love a challenge. And when I overcome it, it's such a. It feels good.
Dopamine hit.
It feels really good.
Yeah.
So, like, with cars, I don't know if you work on cars or you ever worked on cars.
Just maintenance.
It is such a when something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Man, and you're like thinking of all types of like, what can I do, to fix it?
That's true, because I recently something hella like simple. Everything I've been blessed enough to, like, my car has not
broken
down, and something as cheap as a key fob.
Oh, like 500.
Yeah,
300, 500.
300. The dealer said 300 for your key to be pro, because I've had it for 5 years now, and the other one was just giving out. And I called them up, and they were like, "Oh yeah, man, we could do that for you, $300." I'm like, the heck? And then I asked the locksmith, like, hey, how much you guys do it for? $250. And then I'm like, and then how long will it take it? And they said 30 minutes. I'm like, $250 in 30 minutes? I'm like, what the? And then I just YouTubed it, literally dedicated an hour to kind of like, because I have the little thing to do it. Long story short, bought the part for $40. I took an hour to figure out how to do it. Did it myself. 1 hour, 2 hours invested, $40 spent, and I saved myself the $200+.
But do you see why they charge so much though?
It's the knowledge.
It's the knowledge.
It's the knowledge of knowing what to do.
You know what? When it comes to mechanics, I have to respect them.
Yes.
Because it does take a lot of time to change one part.
Do you learn off your own cars, or have you worked on other people's cars?
So far, I've worked on my car just to get familiar. I would hate to mess someone else's car.
Yeah. But you got the money to fix it.
Okay. No, not at all. I don't know. I want to get familiar with parts, and then, eventually go out there. I do have a shop that took me in and is training me though.
That's dope. You want to shout them out?
Shout out to y'all.
Hey, you know who you are.
Look, I'm gonna go into work and there's gonna be like 20 people.
Yeah, that's true. And then they're all gonna be asking for the discount.
Yep. But I do have to give a shout out to Instagram Ellis Ricky. Shout out to you. He's been helping me with the ropes of the automotive industry as well.
That's dope.
Yeah, I've met dope people in my life. Dope people, and I'm very blessed for that. And you know what? Regardless of what people say, I would continue meeting new people. I'm going to continue doing that.
That's cool.
Because you learn something from everybody.
Yes.
And knowledge is power.
Big facts. So, wrapping up here. So, what's the referral code for the homies? For the ones from the Valley Vibe podcast?
What do you mean?
There's no referral code?
No, for what?
I don't know. Get a free half month off?
No.
I tried, guys. I seriously did.
No referral code. I'm sorry.
Damn. No 2-minute trial. No nothing.
No. Sorry.
If you were the CEO of OnlyFans, what's one adjustment you'd do? Is there anything that bothers you off that app? Like, or is it very like friendly to its users?
Look, ever since I had OnlyFans, I never had someone on OnlyFans harass me. To this day, you know, it's crazy. To this day, I can gladly say that no one is in my DMs saying you're a hoe or you're this and that, unless like it's a girl thinking that I'm talking to their boyfriend or something. Because there's girls that are very delusional and they're like, no, you're talking to my man, and I'm like, I promise you, I'm not. I promise you, girls, I am not. And if your man is talking to me, you should probably get a different man, right? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put it out there. It's as raw as it is. Like, it's as simple as that. You should not be with someone if you don't trust them, and you should not hit a girl up if your man's hitting her up.
What are like some? I'm just curious. Like now, just like I'm gonna try to hook homies up right here. Like, what are some turnoffs that like guys do, like, or that like maybe not for you specifically, just in general, that like you and your girlfriends, like if a guy does this, either the ick or like red flag. You could think of like that they do, or like, because honestly, I think one thing that's very like bad is when they send 4 or 5 plus freaking messages, man. If she won't reply after the first, man, I promise you she didn't fall asleep. I promise you she ain't busy. I promise you. Just take it what it is, fellas.
I feel like everyone needs to understand, because it took me a long time to understand. It took me like, I learned this last month. I'm not the most average girl. Although I said that earlier. I'm not. I'm really not.
Yeah.
I'm more of the homie. That's the homie.
The homegirl.
The homegirl.
Yes.
And I, you know what? I wouldn't even get offended if someone said that's the homegirl. I'd be like, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
So I cannot speak for all the girls. There's no way I would take that. No way. I cannot stand for all the girls. But I can stand for myself and speak about my personal, like, you know, my view.
I got a good question for you.
Yes.
You're with your dream man. Back to that scenario. And he's cool with you doing the OnlyFans. Are you cool with him subscribe to other girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Out of all my relationships, I never got mad because he liked a girl's photo or something. Because guys like my photos all the time. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna be with them.
Yeah.
So if he likes another girl's photo, why suddenly am I gonna do a 360 turn and be like, don't do that?
Is it that serious? Do you think?
I don't think it's that
Can you
serious.
understand why girls get mad though?
Absolutely. It's the same thing though. Guys get mad over it too.
I was about to say that. And you think guys should be like mad at their girls if they like guys' photo?
Look, everything is different. I can't speak for the average. I would hate to set the tone for everybody. Yeah. Because everything is so different.
That is true.
Everything is just so different. Right. I would hate to sit here and say, don't do this or yes, do this. Because everything is different.
At the end of the day, do whatever the fuck you want to do, man.
If you trust them, you trust them.
Yeah.
Every relationship's different.
I'm really big on action. On action, like because you can talk a cute game, you can say all the right things
and not do none of that.
Facts. So at the end of the day, like, what are you actually doing in my life to provide me value? Because me and my girl, I told her straight up, it's a value exchange. She does things that if I had 10 girls, they could never do for me. That's why I keep her around. Because I'm
not gonna lie, the way you just made it sounds bad.
Why?
Because it's like, if I'm not benefiting off of you, why do I want you?
Exactly. But she's benefiting off of me.
But why is it like that?
Because women look for a provider, a protector.
This is a fact.
Provider and a protector, 100%.
Okay.
If my girl sees that I'm not on my shit, that I can't make money, that I can't protect her if shit were to go down, if I don't have leadership to like take control if shit hits the fan, what value does she see in me? Oh, like, women don't look at men and be like, he's so hot, I need to marry him. They look at him like, hey, this man has a future. He will be a good husband one day, and he'll be a good provider for my children.
See, I don't see it like that.
But maybe not you, but I feel like most women look at a man for their potential. And if a man has no potential, that girl's gonna move on.
You know what? Yeah, I would agree with that part. Yeah.
And
if you see that a man's doing nothing with his life, why are you with him?
Exactly.
I would agree on that.
so that's the value I bring.
Okay.
But my girl, and here's like to shout her out. Cooks. I eat every day because she cooks for me. She does my laundry. She cleans my place. She makes me coffee every morning. All these, like, ask her to do things, she does them. Like, she doesn't no questioning.
Don't complain. See.
It's the most, like, that's what I'm saying. 100 of them don't equal to her. That's why I'm saying, like, she's worth every penny.
Absolutely.
Because the amount of value she brings to me is, like, makes me want to go even harder.
Okay, I see where you come from now. Thank you for that.
Clarifying. But yeah. I know it might not sound, I'm not saying it in the most prettiest form.
Yeah, it did not sound pretty.
but
I understand now.
That's how I try to say it. But I know I could probably, like, say it a little bit differently, but that's the message I try to say.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
But no, that's cool. Definitely with your potential partner, they're going to have to be a whole different type of guy. Because it's a rare guy to meet that my girl does this and I'm cool with it.
But look, I feel like not to boast myself or whatever, I'm not just the OnlyFans girl. That's not just my label. At the end of the day, my man needs his car fixed. I got you. My man is stuck in a sticky situation. You better call me. I'm there. You, like you said, you need food, you're fed, your clothes are washed. Like, I bring everything to the table. It just so happens that I've been branded as the girl with an OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not just a girl with an OnlyFans. I still have a life.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So it's a little, for a lack of a better word, it's a little sad to be described as the girl with the OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. And because she has an OnlyFans, she's now a little grade lower. Mm-hmm. Because no, I could still love the hell out of you. Mm-hmm. I could still provide for you, you know? But that is something I have to put out there. Like, just because I have an OnlyFans doesn't mean I'm that girl. Like, if he ain't got no money, where he at? You know how girls are? Yeah. I'm not that girl. Because I make my own money. So it's like, I don't need you for your money. I need you for who you are and what morals you come with. So I'm not out there looking for money, guys.
So would you say you're not looking for a provider protector? Because wouldn't he...
A protector, yes. A provider, no.
Okay. I see the difference there. Because a man can protect you with no money.
Yes.
But provide for you. No, the only reason I say that is because men look to provide. Mm-hmm. Men want... I feel like it's in our nature to like...
But you know what's crazy? I feel like times are changing. Now you have
we live in a whole different era.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I do have that old school love.
The ride or die?
Yes, absolutely. Like I said in the beginning, once I love you forever. I may not hit you up every day. Like, look, once you're my ex, you're my ex. I can't double back. I cannot do it. No matter what. You're my friend. I can't double back. I don't look like a fool twice.
So there's no second chances with you at all?
No. Well, okay. It really depends, but it's very rare. And I want to add emphasis on that because I'm really about that. A lot of people, a lot of men think I'm playing. Mm-hmm. I'm not playing.
What do you mean? Like, they think you're playing? Like, what do you mean?
Like, I had people take me for granted. Like, no, she'll be back. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I ain't back.
What about friendships?
Nope. I don't double back. I don't care how many years. Like, once you cross that, you knew you shouldn't have crossed that, but you did it anyways. Yeah. I'm not going to get disrespected twice. Yeah. There's no way. I'm not taking that risk.
I agree with that 100%. And it's what my friends tell me. It's my biggest downfall is I'm very, like, cold-hearted. I love my people and I love my friends and family. My friends are my family. That's how I look at it. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, same thing. I look at everybody's intentions. At the end of the day, even if you fail, even if you let me down to poison me, did you have good intentions? But if I see that you were trying to sabotage me or bring me down, like your intentions were in the wrong, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I don't need those people.
And, I realized that because I don't want to explain the scenario like that.
You don't got to.
At some point, my mom was talking to a lady on the phone. Mm-hmm. And she was like, you need to understand that once Jasmine cuts you off, that's it. Yeah. And I heard my mom say that. Mind you, I didn't know I was like that. But once those words came out of my mom's mouth, I was like, oh my God, that's really who I am. And because now I am aware of that person, like what I do, I stand on it. And I always tell people in the beginning, be patient with me because I am very stubborn. I said, but if you cross the line, like, I don't know if this is making sense, but like if you cross the line and do me dirty, I'm not going back. But be patient with me, as in don't try to fall into a relationship so fast with me. Get to know me so you know how valuable I can be. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But you know guys be falling in love in 2 minutes.
Well, I don't know that.
most guys be falling in love in 2 minutes.
Look, I would hate, the type, maybe I do have a type, or maybe I do have something I'm looking for. And it's for sure a friendship.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to say boyfriend. Like all the guys just got excited. Oops.
No, I'm looking for a friendship first.
Ah.
I need to know who you are and how you became who you are today. I need to know that. Because a lot of people are like, no, that doesn't matter. Yes, it does. I need to know why, you sleep every night at 12. Or, there's a reason behind everything. And I want to know
habits
that deeper.
And all that. Yeah.
I need to know that deeper you.
Yeah.
Because it's like, from standing across or sitting across the table, I have an OnlyFans, but you don't know, like,
if we peel the layer back.
Yeah.
Why you do what you do,
Exactly.
you do.
And that's important to me.
And then you start going into more intimate things. What do you like to eat? What music do you listen to?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Get to know the person. But that's what dating is. I feel after one date, men and women I feel women know more faster than men. But women, I feel, know within like the first 10 minutes whether
You
like
think so?
there's potential or not. Guys, I feel like they need a good 30 minutes to be like.
It takes me a few months, I ain't gonna lie.
But for you to like a guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And men are the opposite. I think men, I think their main concern is beauty.
I would agree on that.
And then everything else is.
They get to know you.
Yes,
better,
yes.
yeah.
But, and then women care about a man's future and men care about women's past. That's pretty much summing it all up.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And you know what? I want to add, have you ever heard people say, like, I don't care about looks?
Yeah, I have.
That's a lie.
Bullshit, right?
That's a lie.
Stop the cap.
Yep, absolutely.
All day.
Absolutely. Because what made them stand out out of everybody? Their looks.
Exactly.
You didn't talk to them.
Exactly.
What the heck?
And something I did like that you added on was personality does matter. It does matter because especially when you go out with a guy or a girl, they're putting their best self out there. But that's not always going to be their best self.
Yeah.
At work, we look a certain type of way. When we have bad days, we look a certain type of way.
See, and
when
that's
we wake
why
up,
that's exactly why I emphasize getting to know someone first.
And because if you just know people when they're their best selves, that's not the real. It's fake. Just like we say, like social media is fake as hell.
Fake.
Because we're only putting ourselves in the best.
Our best selves out there.
100%. So yeah, and I feel like we're kind of, with this digital era we're entering, I feel like that's going to be valued even more and more because I don't feel like we socialize as much as we used to. Like, you go to a party nowadays, like half the rooms on their phone.
You know what? I'm gonna put this out there just so people know that these things do happen. I was talking to somebody, and I was asking him questions about his life, and eventually he got mad, and he was like, "Why are you asking so many questions?" And I'm like, "Whoa!" Like, I didn't mean for it to sound like an interview, but it's like I want to get to know you, and it's crazy that people, it's not a normal thing to ask questions. People actually get really frustrated and offended, like if they're hiding something. And it threw me off. I was like, whoa, I just wanted to get to know you. But that is insane to me. So I'd say, you know what, if you're trying to talk to me, make sure you're ready to get interviewed, because you finna get interviewed.
Y'all need a whole resume.
Yeah, well, show me your past. Show me your Yelp reviews.
Do you really want to see the reviews?
Hey, if they 1 star, I don't know.
Hey, nah, like, Jasmine, but I just want to tell you, like, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
I think this was a really good talk, and I feel like, hey man, if this got you a subscriber too, don't forget to write me a check.
You know, I did want to say thank you for bringing me in. Genuinely, it's nice to get a different side of the spectrum.
Yeah, no, well, this is what a platform. This is the type of platform I try to bring on.
Yeah.
All kinds of people. If anything, I feel like you're gonna have, since you have a big following, I feel this is gonna have your people come on more.
I hope so. I hope so.
I hope just to get to know you, because I feel like you really. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being transparent. I think we got to know Jasmin, and
on another level.
And not just an OnlyFans girl. We got to know Jasmin. So thank you so much for coming on. I wish you nothing but success, and hey, more power to you.
Thank you.
All right, Raza. That's episode 14, 15. I'm losing count now. But hey, peace.
Ciao.